But fuck, man, I did not want him to go.
Was that your hardest loss?
Probably. I didn't even process it. I didn't. I stonewalled that shit. I fucking threw up a wall so fucking thick. I did. And about 5 days later, I ran all the swag, so all the t-shirts and the hats. I made the shadow boxes. I did the going away shit, and I had to go make his shadow box. And I had all his awards, had all his shit, all the patches, all the stuff we were gonna put inside of his shadow box. And I walked into John Will's studio, same guy that made all your deployment plaques. And I walked in, I got a really good relationship with him and all the ladies that work in there. And I walked in, and his number 2 lifted her head up from the office, walked out and saw me, and I was totally normal, just like this. And she went, "I am so sorry." And when she said it, I haven't cried like that probably ever. That was probably it. I dropped my fucking knees, man. I was dry even. He was such a good fucking dude. He was so talented, and he trained all the fucking time. And you couldn't have done better. And the reality, he was gone. I wasn't ready for it. I tried to wall it up, tried to pretend like it didn't happen, and then I tried to make excuses. Like, why did that happen to him? And then I had to justify it to Patsy. Why that's not going to happen to me. It's like, well, I've got to cut out more negative shit. I've got to cut out everything. I've got to completely obsess now. Like, this is what I have to do now. And it just justified it. Like, we're playing for fucking keeps, man. Like, it became another thing that I'd slide in there. Like, you know, you want me to spend more time at home? You want me to do this? I have to obsess. This is fucking for real. If I have a bad day at the office, that's what happens.
Being that Patsy is a Gold Star wife and her previous husband, you know, died, killed in combat, were you able to lean on her a little bit more? Was she, could you relate to her a lot more than most guys could relate with their wives? And I mean...
Yeah, and especially because, you know, because I grew up in the teens. I grew up in it. I felt like I was as much part of that community as anything else. And yeah, we leaned heavy on each other. And a lot of it was, she convinced me it was okay. She's like, DJ, that dude loved everything he fucking did. He loved it. There's nothing else that dude would have done. If you would have given him an option of dying at 80 in a fucking bed alone, or dying on that, he would have picked that. That's just the dude he was. Like, he doesn't want you to be here depressed, mourning him all day. He wants you to go fucking get it on. That's what he wants. He wants you to go back to fucking work and be as good as you can.